Even after Bandai tried to balance their competitive scene for the Pillars of Strength One Piece card game Set 3 release by restricting some red cards to one-offs in every deck to slow down the insane domination of red leaders in these big tournaments, we still see a sea of red pirates and leaders come up in these tournaments. Regardless, I want to show you guys today the 7 best leaders I believe you should learn ASAP. If it's not for this set, next set, or when more support comes in, these leaders will shine through. Of course, there will be more leaders coming as well, but I think these leaders have flourished in every set till now, and they will continue to gain strength. So let's go ahead and talk about them right now. Alright guys, for number 7 I have Captain 𝐂𝐎𝐍𝐶. This green leader is extremely impressive, has a very good ability that no other leader has shown except maybe Kuru. He's able to restand himself for very cheap, just 3 Dawn and 1 Trash. He's not locked by any archetypes with the card he has to trash, unlike Kuru, who has to play East Blue characters only. Kid can play any character in green and still pull off amazing numbers with his own leader ability. This deck is already strong, but with future support, we will see this leader just excel at bringing the pressure to the opponent, excel and be amazing at ending games, and the support can be anything, can be small cheap units, can be a little bit more control over the opponent's blockers, and we will see this deck, which is already very successful, become extremely and much more successful in the future. So I really believe you should master the Captain the Kid. Next guys, I have for number 6 Nami, the blue leader. I think this leader is extremely impressive because she has an ability that I don't think we'll see any more of in the entire game. She's able uniquely to win games by emptying her deck. This can open a variety of fun ways to play the game and kind of trolling ways to play the game. So it opens up a different way to play, and I think a lot of my viewers are gonna really appreciate the way this deck actually works. Guys, I'm reiterating this, I don't think we're gonna see another ability like Nami anytime again in the future, meaning blue is the only deck that's gonna be able to empty its own deck and still win games. So you're gonna be able to do a lot of cool things with this deck, and any new support that blue gets is just going to add more value to this deck. If they get any more draws, if they get any strong counters, which every set we do get more basically strong events and counters, it's gonna just translate to more strength for Nami. Check out this deck profile, let me know what you think about it, and let's move on to the next deck. For number 5 guys, I have Katakuri here in the list. Brand new leader, brand new color from set 3, already doing insane things. I think this leader is extremely impressive. For 1 Dawn, he's able to gain plus 1000, so it makes him a 7k for 1 Dawn, already insane value there. But the real strength of this character is the intel, the CIA operations that he's capable of integrating within the game. He's able to see every single card on top of, well, basically any card he wants from the top or the bottom of the life of the opponent or himself. This is extremely strong, guys. You basically pick and choose which card you're going to give to your opponent when attacking into him, and you can also set yourself up to push to get rid of the non-trigger cards in your own life to the bottom of the deck, and to allow the trigger cards at the front of the life, so you guys can actually hit those cards and hit them early, so you can gain the value from them early. Absolutely impressive leader. Amazing ability. Check out this deck profile, get some inspiration for this leader and this deck. I think you're gonna gain a lot of, you're gonna have a lot of fun with this deck, and yellow's only gonna get stronger in the future, that's for sure. Next here for number 4, we're gonna have Rob Lucci, the black leader. He's another leader that can restand himself. he does require you to trash 2 cards from hand, but just like the kid, he's not capped, so I'm going to put him in a higher position here, just because I believe black has much more control than green. Black is such a strong color that can gain a lot of value from just a small amount of characters. One Sakazuki can just control the field so well, and just getting the support of CP9s and the navies, being able to choose between navy or CP9, both very strong archetypes in black, is just gonna make this deck absolutely insane, especially when we see more navy and CP9 support. You could literally play both, fit them both in one deck, both the archetypes, and do amazing work. Rob Lush is already doing great work in tournaments. He's topping a lot of these tournaments, and this is a really strong deck profile that I believe you guys will gain a lot of value from using. So go ahead, check it out, get inspired by it. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about this deck? What do you think about this leader, and which leader do you think is the strongest leader from this whole list? And let's move on to number 3. Alright guys, next I have Zoro for number 3. You're not gonna like this, but I would be a dumb person if I did not include the best red leaders in the top 7 best leaders list. Guys, this leader is absolutely amazing. With 1 Dawn, he's able to give plus 6k basically to his whole field, plus 1k to everything, including himself, because of that 1 Dawn. So he gets plus 6k for 1 Dawn. Absolutely insane value, guys. Just making this deck very aggressive, being able to run very cheap units, 3ks, and still gain insane value from them because they become a 4k, and then you just give them 1 more Dawn, you start pressuring really early. Guys, this deck is only going to get stronger with future support. Red is already showing a lot of biases from Bandai. They love the color red. I'm not sure why, but they love giving it support. Any new support, any cheap support, any strong events, any good counters are gonna just add to this leader's value. So this is why he's at one of the top positions in this list. Make sure you guys learn how to play this leader. Check out this deck profile I have. There's multiple ways to play this. You could run Strawbeard, you could run Whitebeard. I think this version is gonna be the best for now, but you guys can build whatever you would like. And also with future support, future sets, you're only going to see this leader shine even higher unless they somehow balance him and shoot down this ability, which I don't believe they will anytime soon. Alright guys, number 2 we have Law here, guys. Law's been extremely successful. Doesn't even need set 3 cards right now. He just needs his 5-cost blocker, and he's doing amazing work. Guys, imagine what could happen when he gets more red and green cards in the future. Set 4 might be insane for him. It might actually be the first time where he actually needs some more support because he doesn't use any set 3 cards and he's still topping insane tournaments. It's just that this leader has one of the best abilities in the game, one of the cheapest abilities, being able to push out a potential 8 Dawn play for 2 just because your field is full. And it's really easy to fill up a field with green and red because they have a lot of cheap characters and cheap blockers. So just because your field is full, now you're getting insane amount of value. 8 Dawn for 2, 8 Dawn plays for 2. Think about it with me, guys. You pick up the 2020 blocker, you play the 5-cost blocker, you pick up another 2020 blocker, and then you play the Vista down or the Zoro. Now that's an 8 Dawn play, almost doing it every single turn. They need to balance this guy or he's never gonna stop. Law will always be a powerhouse till the rest of eternity. Check out this deck. This is the deck that you want to play if you want to be the best. It's very simple. You're literally just running a bunch of cheap stuff and then the 5-cost blockers and some rush, and you're going to be very successful. And just imagine what you could do with more support, which I don't even think you need. Alright guys, for the final piece of the puzzle here, for the number 1 leader, I believe it's Whitebeard. Whitebeard's ability is just so good. It's not really his ability, although his ability does give him a lot of, you know, resources. It's not really his ability, it's his base power and his color. His color is red. Red is getting insane support. Red has some of the best cards in the game right now. Best removal, best events, best counters, best characters, cheapest characters, strongest characters, the most amount of vanillas. Red is just extremely hooked up right now, and imagine what you could do with more Whitebeard support, more Whitebeard pirates, being able to search out more of these pirates, getting more 2K counters so you can easily defend yourself. Already the deck doesn't really need anything, he just needs to play a bunch of vanillas, and because he's 6K base, it's very hard to play against it, and you have to actually practice to go against it, and it's really easy to outplay opponents because of this. I really believe if you can master Whitebeard pirates, you are set for life. You're going to be topping a lot of tournaments for the rest of eternity of One Piece. No matter what support you're going to get, you're always going to be one of the top players. So make sure you guys test out and check this deck I'm going to show you really quickly, and let me know in the comment section, what do you think about all these lists, guys? So that's really it. These are the 7 top leaders, in my opinion, you need to master so you can bring up your game level and become amazing at One Piece. No matter what set, these leaders I think will be the top of the food chain. Of course, anything that can change because new leaders can show up, but I really believe these leaders are gonna have and leave their mark in the game for almost the rest of eternity of One Piece. Imagine, like, look at Nami, for example. Yeah, guys, I'm so happy that you got to this video and watched till the end with me. If you like stuff like this, make sure you subscribe. I'm trying to change my content a little bit, trying to get better quality, and I'm very interested in your opinions about this. Do you like this? Do you like the other gameplay sort of videos? What are you interested in seeing? But yeah, guys, I try to bring you value, so make sure you subscribe, like, and support me, and I'll see you next time.